try to utilize them.
Okay. Healers look like this.
Oh, I want the party bonus.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck, I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah, I'll go in again.
M3. I just spent 4 hours looking at this fight.
Yeah,
Did
good
you?
warm up. We'll be taking a lot more damage than those guys.
Maybe.
Okay. My stat sheet looks like this. Spit or Zeph, if one of you could like give him your stat sheet in Charlie General.
This will be interesting.
That's not fair. Zeph has an extra piece of gear on.
Doesn't really matter.
No. You gotta get back on his pants. He's tough enough. He has his off hand.
Managing. This is
like
the whole
spamming
reason we
tanks.
didn't do A&S. I'm fine with tanks just having more gear on.
You don't get my Adlo spam? You hate my Adlo spam.
You.
It's probably less.
I was elevation needs stats from anyone else besides.
Yeah, do you want DPS or are you good?
I mean, it should be fine for now.
Okay.
Healer stats is the lower bound for DPS anyway.
Do we have a log to give him?
I started it. I think I didn't actually post it.
Okay.
One sec.
No fights.
Yeah, I didn't actually start the live log until now.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, so the task here is anything you notice to help, good as usual. But obviously, as we talked about, like this is kind of making Mitt hell. So we're just gonna do shit, and if we don't have enough Mitt and we have to move stuff, or you can make stuff as it looks really spicy, more comfy by moving stuff around, then yeah, awesome.
67k is spicy for sure.
It is survivable, technically.
Yeah.
Like 6. Let Sylvie actually play the game.
I mean,
I don't need a countdown.
When you don't get to do the rainbow drip opener, it's so sad.
I don't need that white paint anyways. You're gonna need reprisal, addle, feint. We're gonna need some strong shields.
Yeah, I think as a team, we're probably just gonna like empty the tank probably here, and we'll see if we have enough for later.
Do you need my add on this or the next deck?
But the challenge is still standing.
Or I this one.
Not this. Well, that's fine.
I specifically asked that because I moved something off of this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah, get the lowest tier. It's
This
partners
is Paris.
after.
Paris.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, I will put Star Sign on that. I was greeting Star Sign for Berlin back, but I don't need to do that.
Why greed? Oh
No, I was trying
God.
to catch. I wasn't sure if I could catch both.
For that like combination, if we could have a soil.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure that timing works if I do it properly.
Was any auto this whole time? Oh no, at least no. Yeah, these towers actually hurt.
I wasn't scared at all. Is there like a, if you have time, is there like a really good soil timing I can use to like cover the second part and the first half with the first 15 seconds? Like, what's the most optimal soil I could place there?
You mean during the Quadraboom Octaboom dive?
Yeah, I like want to cover like the first raid wide and then also have it for later.
My initial instinct, I mean, just from like watching the poll, was to have you place it just before the partner or spread damage goes out, and then that would cover the brutal impact after.
No Addle here.
I'm thanked.
I might die to this. I tried to knockback cancel it.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh
Do we just all tie to that?
76 here.
like 63.
If there's a log, I can have.
Yeah, I posted it in Charlie General. Is it working?
And they're down. Is it over already?
Okay, so
I'll
let's,
have
Ah, there it is. Okay, thank
I'll
you.
have neutral on that one next time.
yeah, so we can chill for a second.
I mean, most things weren't too bad. I do think the first Octaboom, Quadraboom, a soil there would just be very helpful, and it would generate a bit of leniency. It came close enough that I'm just kind of like going off the top of my head, but I would probably say if that high roll damage could probably kill someone.
Yeah, probably.
So I think just having, just creating a bit of a buffer there
Yeah, makes sense.
would just
Would
make
you say-
things safe.
Yeah. Should I save deploy? Maybe not for like the first like ship, but maybe like use it after that. That might be less like
I
move some other
think
stuff around.
if I were to think about this like maybe in like more of like a prog context, because like it's kind of like what you're trying to do, I wouldn't want to move it because you did survive, and I think the easy enough solution is to say, okay, let's just add a soil, because adding something doesn't really change anything else,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So I think it's just easiest just to say, okay, let's just add a soil, because you're just adding one resource, and
Yeah, the soil is actually technically free too, so okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do that then.
For the last bit of damage,
That's like 2 minutes in. You can tell us as we get there what we should do.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
pull now since we got the initial thing off, and we'll let you look at it while we pull.
Isa, you have the crown gear, by the way. You have hands. Like, chest over legs.
Melees have higher physical defense.
I mean,
The brute bomber has muffled his
Full
way into
health
the
to the
ring.
casters. Higher.
Yeah, everyone should just have the same gear on them. You'll just get your gear synced with everyone else after this pull. I don't think I wanted to eat my fairy right here.
But the challenger's still standing.
Hey, your shields are
One-
stronger.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to keep the Addle here or no?
yeah, just keep everything else the same for right now.
Yep.
Oh, you put the soil here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably fall off slightly before.
Partners.
Okay, and that was just damage.
I got raised, just heal.
Challenger went
Oh,
down.
Okay, yeah, I'll not soil the first thing, and I'll move it back a little bit.
Okay, this is
But
good.
I,
They're still
yeah.
in it.
I can compare between pulls what might have changed.
all my mitt would have been different because I accidentally ate my fairy and didn't have the buttons I wanted. So if I just change that and move the soil back, it'll be perfect the way you described it. that one hurt. Even if like
Yeah.
fucking
My magic barrier actually does something on that mech now.
I have like light speed, and I put down 2 heals. It's totally fine.
Don't mind me.
Okay, so on this upcoming Blazing Lariat, we had a reprisal and addle. On the dive boom or octoboom that comes after, can we have the other reprisal added there?
Banned compound detected. Combatants disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can. My word, he just assaulted the
And keep everything else the same. Could also add a feint there as well.
No more distraction.
To which
Like once you see the dive boom, octoboom. Like, and do it like late into the cast.
Oh, that will not.
Arms.
Spread, remember?
So you're going to do it now. Oh,
He's up.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Tank LB?
you have macro here?
Yep.
They're back on their feet.
We're chill.
Hot grid.
No, why Kath died. I think I missed him with the spot mid. I spot midded 3 people.
I can look through the life block. He got overkilled by.
I really need.
I really need more piety in my gear.
I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Watch your dude.
Does this do damage?
Not this one, the next one will. Because we have to get hit by the poison.
Escaping very adamantly.
Right.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Going to 4 after.
Oh,
Wait, 4? Oh, I'm wrong.
we all forgot
Yes.
the mech.
This is fine,
Octable.
right?
Hey, this doesn't double.
No, it just kills us.
102.
Yo, he's living.
Oh my god, I'm alive!
Okay, so
Did you want both of the lariat booms that we've seen so far to have be double ripped?
For right now, yes.
Okay.
I think
Yeah,
that would just kind of be helpful for right now.
yeah, I think
Bring out the summoner so I can actually bid all the relevant people.
I'll save soil for that. I'll also I think both of them I have Seraph up, so I can Seraph both the hits. That'll probably be good. And we'll live like the first half. That should make that comfy. Question mark?
Repeat that. I'm sorry.
I was gonna move so one on both of them. I'll do the thing where we move soil back a little bit for like the second hit, and then it'll be up for both those hits instead of like the first one going out for the jump
Okay.
and the other thing. It feels like the most important hit for it to be up is the hit after he jumps to the side.
Yeah.
Because that's what's killing us. And then I'll also have Seraph like for that, so I'll like Seraph as he's jumping, and then if I do it right, I can probably Seraph the initial hit, and then I can also Seraph after the jump, and have like 2 small shields on the big hits, and then save some stuff for the. I don't need to like unnecessarily shield that small hit in between.
Okay. Works. Sorry, I'm just kind of going through a lot in the log.
Yeah, understandable.
On the first pull, we had a lot more on the Quadra Boom.
Feel free to move my CU around. Elevation, I just gonna put that wherever. I try to not use it for the raid wide because I don't think the CU lasts long enough, but yeah.
What did
We also
I
don't
die
have
to again?
the-
You just died because you
On
were
this last
spot
pull?
midded by me. You weren't.
Yeah, you died by like 300 overkill. Sylv died by, it was about 500 overkill.
And that
Yeah.
was again the second hit, or I was the second hit of that combo.
That
What
was
the-
not-
With Sylvie.
Sylvie was too. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the different mech, but yeah. It's same
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. So if I make that adjust, okay.
Well, it's because the first hit is stripping our shield.
It's because
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
you actually want to shield afterwards. The first hit
Yeah.
was completely eaten by shield.
Yeah, and we're all stuck. I am trying to like time my shield to go out.
I
again,
will.
But that's
try
why
to
the
put my neutral earlier so that it can be up. Or I don't
Did
know.
you move Seraph?
in that pull it got moved because of the fairy eat, so it was up at a like random time. I can't
Okay,
remember
yeah,
where it
because
was.
on the first pull, you had the Seraph on the first Quadra Boom, Die Boom. And on this last pull, you did not.
Okay, yeah, I'll consistently put that there so that we that'll definitely be like a difference, especially with 300 HP killing
Do
people.
you think it would be possible or slash beneficial to just like make a mid sheet or something that like we can?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, if you feel it would be useful, I would say yes, but only. I mean, that's really like up to you.
I think we keep pulling for now, and if like we get gated because Mitt's not consistent, but it sounds like I'm the only one being inconsistent. I can fix my shit. So
I'm also hyper.
I mean, it's just one pull. I want to.
Yeah,
you know.
but we can keep going. I kind of just move my shit around as I feel.
you're bad. Don't do that.
What? But it's always a monotonously increasing function, so it's fine. Also, Cat, you can't pot in the opener. If you pot in the opener, you actually have a stronger shield. So.
The brute bomber has muffled his way
Oh my god, we need to save our pot for fucking
Super
That's
ethers,
how-
dude.
That's how we're gonna get them more.
Yeah, if we're not consistent in this setting with elevation looking at stuff, it's hard for him to make any calls like that.
Okay, so I should just keep doing exactly.
Yeah, so you need
Yeah.
to be.
For right now, I think I want to just replicate the first pull at least for like the first minute or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you not just get clubbed by the AoE?
No.
No.
Well, not everyone.
Oh,
so-
alright, Okay. I bugged up. I need to do Seraph earlier than that. Okay. That's the hit I was thinking about deploying to, but if I always deploy that hit, that kind of helps too.
I feel like for the raid wise, they're mostly fine until
The brute
later.
bomber has muffled his way into the ring.
I'm gonna try putting deploy there.
The play is more effective on the lariats than the dives, since they're only one hit.
Yeah, but you have to.
But then we have this
Yeah.
GCD heal, but that's fine. GCD healing, this is fine.
Right?
Well,
Yeah,
it's either that or you just need to create a strong shield here in the Frizzle.
Yeah, we're fine.
Their feet. What
This certainly isn't gonna
Nah,
snowball.
he only got one auto, it's fine.
Touch the body.
Okay.
Guys.
It's not ideal.
What the fuck?
Is that what they call it?
Is that Octo? No, that was Quadro. I'm not sure.
No, it's Quadra, yeah.
You guys are so.
This is
No,
Octo.
we're talking about the first mech.
Yeah.
I don't
We
think.
can run it back. We can run it back. We can run it back.
Is there any reason you guys aren't involving that?
I think it's just an idea to not make it too easy, I guess. Unless tank mid isn't something that we.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine if you guys want to involve in the first buster or whatnot.
I mean, they could invuln, kitchen sink, invuln. Like, there's only 5 busters in this thing. Every single one except for the middle one can be invulned. If they wanted to.
For the jumps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not saving Mint for anything else. If you have to kitchen sink one,
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you got it for everything.
Okay, so just before you pull.
You can talk while we're pulling. We're good.
Well, what I was gonna say is, like if you want to take the play away from like the opener, like you have to make sure then that you have a strong enough pre-shield still going in,
Yeah.
because deploy is going to be like one of the most valuable in terms of shielding, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you buff it. So
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right here.
That one. Oh,
I think it's just like it's always very like if you're going to move a deploy, like you just really want to make sure like you have a plan beforehand.
Nice chain, buddy.
Octave.
Good lord.
Probably.
Okay, you have neutral here. Okay, that was very healthy.
That's taking a couple autos here, killers. Care.
Yep. Gonna try and eat my berry here. Probably do a soil here.
Yeah, I think a soil here would be very, very good.
Don't actually need the soul. I can, like, you know.
Nah, it's always free.
They actually had the soil on the first pull here, and it did make it a little more comfy.
Yeah, like
think-
that.
I think also.
I GCP healed more there that time.
Hmm.
I have
Can
light
look and
speed
see
there.
if it's
It's
something
free.
I guess like the one thing with like soil is like obviously because of how much gear you're taking off, like you're not actually going to kill this boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
well,
not
even
getting
in
to.
a and I agree. Even in a prog setting, I will always throw a soil on like fucking everything because I don't care. I don't need the energy drains to kill the boss.
Yeah.
It's like never gonna be that.
Well,
great.
I mean, I would have said, you know, like in a prog setting, like if for some reason you had like a P8 that came out again.
then you'd min max it. Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, it's like you would have to find like a more appropriate balance between how much you commit to healing versus damage, but given what this is, it's like you can kind of just full soil.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
14 HP.
14 HP. Don't
Okay,
even-
Runners after.
have the reprisal and the feint here. We have it.
Ugh, final
We
this
should
one.
be good here. Yeah. And wow, that cuts the close though. Do we have? Do you have macro here?
I have neutral here.
You have neutral. Okay.
Jesus fuck.
Man, my timings are just like
I think for each of those brutal impacts,
Yeah.
like you will either want macro or neutral, like 100%. If we're not
Yes. doing
deploy. Yeah.
I think the issue with that, I should never get a res. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, you guys should just be letting me breeze.
okay.
I think the issue is I feel like neutral is infinitely better than macro for that.
I only say macro as sort of like if for some reason the healing gets behind, the macro will just allow you to catch back up.
Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those element links.
Going to one after.
Watch F.
Oh yeah.
And they're down.
What's up?
Is it over already?
Okay.
Spread. Zeph, I'm going to your spot today.
Oh my
Fuck.
god. Oh, here's the macro.
Take LB3. Take LB3.
They're bracing for the storm with an ironclad defense.
Wait, we're taking no damage.
Yeah, it's a tank LB3.
OP.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm back.
no scholar there. That's just a tank LB.
You should know that
Yeah, I remember the prior for this. We talked about it.
My party one is red and purple. Supports are first.
Holy. Oh.
Oh, that actually kills us. I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah, that does damage.
Oh,
Yeah, 76.
that's like 70k. Okay, we need
Yeah.
literally like a shield and we live.
Yeah, it's not bad, but oh god, I was not in the.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got flipped.
Good.
I only saw. Okay, sorry. Well, I'm telling you how much damage I took raw. But yeah, sure, I took a lot more than that then.
Where was that?
I took 76k through a
Explosion.
Yeah, that bomb explosion's actually like 100k. We had a spread low or something there.
All right, so I'll think about that. I barely died to like
Is
the hit
there,
before
is
that.
there ever an argument? Actually, there's probably no argument ready to play Sage, but yeah. You go on.
Nah, we would never be bringing double shield for Prog.
Yeah. Also, I'm actually a huge fan of neutral and macro personally. I just think they're very, very useful.
Yeah, they are.
And I think again, like just given sort of like what this is, like the one thing that honestly does kind of terrify me is if we go into a brutal impact, and if for some reason we just don't have something and or healing just falls behind, macro is kind of like the one thing that will just sort of save that. So I'm kind of like gonna rely on that one a bit.
Basically not using macro until I need to. Got it.
Yeah, at least that's just like my initial thought is like I would just want to use it in a way where if something goes wrong, it can just be like an oh shit button.
We can try that. I think no matter what we do, it has to be up for Fuse Field because we're probably gonna need that there.
Yeah.
So like, so we might find like a time once it like gets consistent. The spot I died. Is there like one or two things we can move from what we did last time elevation?
So you died to the Blazing Lariat. We did not have a reprisal there, and I'm trying to look.
Yeah. I think we had a
Okay. Is there anything else?
We will not have Adel available for that. Well, maybe we can. Although it would be a very precise timing, I think, to make that work.
What is it?
You would need to. So currently we're doubling Adel with the second Blazing Lariat, like right after the 2-minute burst, going into Quadra Boom and Dive Boom, and then the Brutal Impact. So since the first Adel is basically covering the Blazing Lariat and the Quadra Boom dive, recasting that Adel to cover that damage, because the second Adel can be timed to cover the later Dive Boom into the Brutal Impact damage events. You can actually time the Adel in a way where you can cover all of that all in one usage. So precasting the first Adel by a few seconds, and I'm wanting to figure out which one of you two actually use
Sylvie's is first. So Sylvie just gets the Lariat, and then I get Boom and Impact, and the heals will be up earlier.
Okay, so we want to move Sylvie's by about 4 to 5 seconds, actually. Maybe.
Okay, yeah. If Sylvie wants it to just get Lariat, it should work. That should be like 10 seconds later.
And I can even pinpoint it to you. So when you're doing like keeping your rotation the exact same, when you cast the first Common in Black, leave the Adel right there.
Yeah.
So Common in Black, Adel, Subtractive, and that timing will actually be perfect. It's going to be very tight on the later Lariat, but this should allow you to have it back up.
I think the last Lariat I was able to get that, and then the corresponding dive as well, if I remember.
Yeah, so you would apply Adel in this case by like around 2:15, which would last until 2:30. And that will cover the Lariat. Well, actually, it will not cover the Quadra Boom dive, but that damage is very minuscule in comparison.
Yeah.
So I don't care if we have something on dive.
Yeah, so I think just precasting, just again with like the first Comet, so that will shift it just enough to cover the Blazing Lariat, and then the second Adel from Autumn to have that to cover the Dive Boom, and then the full Brutal Impact hits after. And then Sylvie's Adel will be back up just in time. It's going to be very close. You may need to clip your GCD even for it, but it should be up just in time for that Blazing Lariat at 346. And we can have the Reprisal and the Adel there. which that by itself should probably alleviate the issue, but we can also add more just to, again, have like a little more leniency with that.
Okay, we can run this
Yeah,
then.
I like those changes. Yep, we'll run that.
And then the timing for that second idol, is it just like right after he does his jump?
Yeah, so like right after you take the Quadra-Boom dive or the Octo-Boom dive damage, the next dive boom comes like right after.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you want to start with that. So like right after he hits the wall. I have to also remember we have a machinist.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wrench.
Yeah, with dismantle.
Hello, why is this train so late?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, fucking was supposed to do that.
Oh, my idol should have been there.
It's okay.
Your idol doesn't.
Pretending it's here.
So it's gonna be spread after.
Nice.
And then we have the neutral sect here. And this should be very comfy then. Okay, even without the soil now, that's a lot more comfy still.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we could just have the soil during these towers.
RP time.
Gonna be in and spread.
Banned compounds detected. Combatants disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can!
So 2 minutes are coming up soon. Remember the
My
out
lord,
of
you
timing.
just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions!
I'm flying.
Yep. Partners after.
And then add all here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that easily catches the cast here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very comfy with that damage.
And we've got tag team.
Oh my
Zach is
God,
gonna
we
take
have-
him autos.
We have the tech. We have the tech.
Sure, he has this fairy tether.
I love this one already healed.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those adamant links!
Going to one after.
And then with this Blazing Lariat, the Adel should be coming up
In,
Partners.
Soviet.
just right now.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
I think yeah, my idol is late, but it's up here.
Oh my! The
Okay.
challenger
We
went
are
down.
Oh, I
done.
could have repped that. I'm dumb.
I don't know if I can put macro there. If I put macro there, I don't think it'll be up for
We won't have
The
it.
third
for-
turtle impact here. Oh no, it's after final fuse now.
Yeah, we almost died to the other thing. What were we missing from that?
I could have attacked that, but I wanted to save it for this because I don't know if targeted mid works for this.
Yeah, I deployed going into that spinny thing too, so we had deploy on that and did not live by that much.
With the Blazing Lariat?
Yeah.
That was the play, okay. Yeah, we had Deploy, Reprisal, what looks like Collective, Soil, and Tempera.
On the Lariat or
on the Lariat.
Okay, yeah.
And then on the Brutal Impact, the first hit we had the Veil, we still had Galvanize.
Yeah, and Soil wasn't like up yet just for that.
Yeah, we didn't have
I had
Soil.
Seraph, but I was like trying to hold that button.
Yeah, it looks like we had Adol.
What?
We had Adol, Reprisal, and then we had Passage, but that's all we had on that impact. So we are going to want to...
Yeah, like I could move... Oh, it might be. With Expedient...
Did the rep cover the whole Brutal Impact? I don't remember.
Yes.
Doesn't it snap at the cast on that one?
That's what I thought.
Oh. I didn't know
I'm
that.
pretty sure we looked at that at some point.
Okay, so we
Alright,
did
how
it.
far... What is the timestamp of Fuse Field? Because I'm like kind of like planning things around having something for that.
That should be
Fuse Field is at 5
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, somewhere around 5.
Yes, that Lariat is right before.
It's a dive, right?
We're probably gonna tank LB Fuse Field, so...
Well, if you want to take LB Fuse Field, we wouldn't want to be holding on the things like macro.
That's true.
Is there any world where we just tank LB1 a lot of these mechanics?
Yeah, I think we...
I mean, 20% is 20%.
We could tank LB this Brutal Impact and keep everything else the same. Because we have tank LB to use.
Well, the Brutal Impact, I can just like Seraphism, and it's over.
So a few things is I feel like macro definitely needs to go on Fuse Field, but I don't know how. That's not macro, neutral. But I don't know about how much macro needs to. I can maybe just macro that.
I also still had an Expedient available that I could put there, so like I can move Expedient from a previous spot.
Your Expedient was you used
normally I catch the second hit of it if the timing's like crisp. I catch the second hit of the second combo set. Of the dive and the jump, but I don't know, I was thinking about like saving it just for that later. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have. If we just had... we live that, I think we can live that damage. What's one button we can move onto that Brutal Impact? I just need one button move there and we'll be good.
So, I think it's still... since it got brought up, is whether you want to limit break for Fuse Field or not.
I do think we can make it the Fuse Field without LBing, and I think just having like that there would be really good. Is it an LB3 by then?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think having the LB3 for Fuse Field is definitely where we want that.
I can just put macro on the Brutal Impact and call it a day then.
Yeah, you can use macro for right now. You won't have Expedient there, given where you last used it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be up just yet.
But
that should be
You would
fine.
still be about a minute on CD, actually. So,
If he has macro, we'll be perfectly safe there. to,
yeah,
like, top up
we have
area.
macro. We could move. We could move the Feint off of the previous, because Feint's on the previous dive boom with Brutal Impact, and that's been pretty comfy now because we do have a lot going on that. We could hold the Feint. We could also use. You have a Soil for the Lariat combo.
I think I used that Soil a little earlier. I could probably hold it. We took a lot of damage.
Yeah, we took a lot. So
I don't think I
maybe
want
not.
to hold it there. Yeah, I don't think I want to hold that. If we move the Feint, that should be enough. If we just get a Feint on there, I
moving
agree
the
with you.
Feint with the macro and
I think that's enough. I think that's all we need to do. Whose Feint is that?
We have one melee.
You have one
Oh
melee.
right.
Which
Okay.
is
Yeah.
definitely not being quite real.
He's a So Easel hold that to that Brutal. Okay. And then we'll be good.
The tank LB Fuse Field thing. Isn't Fuse Field like 40 seconds long? I don't know if that's...
It'll get.
Using it for fuse down kind of makes sense too, because that's harder to mitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of how Fuse Field works and like how short the Vuln debuffs are, I think if you were to tank LB3, you probably have enough time, like if you time things well, to where you could probably resolve 3 or 4 pops. So you could probably resolve like one of the rules worth of pops under the tank LB, or at least maybe 3 of the 4, and then you would really only have to worry about the second set of 4.
Yeah, that's yeah, I agree with that. I think 3 is gonna be free. 4 is probably gonna be like a little cutting it close, but yeah, you can definitely get 3 in there easily, for sure. Let's for now, Zeph, just when we get to the double lariat thing, does it cover both of those? Yeah, use it there just for prog, and then we'll like see what bit buttons we have. And then when we get, yeah, that's what I said. Like, yeah,
Surviving that thing is spooky.
The Blazing Lariat, right after the 2 minute, right before the cast bar finishes, put Tactician, like cast Tactician. I'll call that when we get to that point.
Partners after.
Partners?
Okay.
Dude, getting hit by this poison on tag team 2 is gonna do so much damage.
Both of you just know we're gonna get there.
I don't believe in tag team 2.
Alright, understood.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Like, a performance enhancing drone is really amplified damage dealt is increased. Like, surely that just means he gets a damage up, no?
No, it doesn't, actually.
Oh, fuck, okay.
The game just lies to you. It's standard English tooltips.
You want a tactician here?
Yeah, I will call it. So like right before the Lariat cast bar finishes. Keep going. Put it up now.
That catch?
Well, if I need to adjust that, I can
Arms.
adjust that.
And we're spreading.
Yeah.
Were we missing things there?
I just didn't get my shield or Seraph out. How much did we get overkilled by?
That
took
would have been like
82.
17. Yeah, it was like,
Like
82.
13. Yeah.
So it'd be 12 or. No, I was right the first time. 15, 16k?
Yeah, that would have us
Yeah.
barely live. Okay. When
Just
the
double
knockback
checking.
happens.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say when that happens, if everyone can be like a little tight in the mid, so just absolutely make sure everyone gets their shields. I think you would have been close enough, but just like as a double check.
I can move my neutral earlier so I can catch that part with the neutral, but
We
I'll
can just
stick
go
with-
again. I mean,
yeah, I'll stick with them.
yeah,
We'll do
that's
it
a me fuck up. If I get
no,
like
it-
everything and someone's dying, then yeah, that's much my bad.
I don't know, Kath always
Double-
does, but it's good.
Double check that spread actually snapshots on damage and not on cast. Because my Adel, I believe, was correctly timed, so it would be on it if it works the way we're doing it.
For which do you want to check that on?
The last spread that we died to. I want to make sure that you don't need to addle the cast bar to catch that spread.
You did have Addle on the dive boom, yes.
Okay, it actually did the thing.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Partner.
Okay. When we do that lariat with the tactician, we're gonna do it a little bit later because I kind of removed it from the dive boom, and I was trying to find the right timing to where we could cover the lariat and still get the dive boom damage.
Sounds like we probably just can't cover the lariat then.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like to be safe, we can just go back to like the old way. I just thought maybe I could get it to catch 3 sources of damage. Because I also wanted to move it earlier too, but
Yeah, I mean, last pull it was so late, we were questioning whether it even caught the lariat, so we can't really move it any later.
yeah.
Well, I mean, like Patchy could.
Well-
Patchy responding to elevation, telling him to do it. I delayed it by a bit. Patchy could definitely time it like properly.
So it was actually too early was the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think that one will last.
Banned compound
So
detected.
in theory it can, but it's like, is it really worth trying to, optimize it that far? Probably not. And I would much rather have it on dive boom damage probably than the lariat.
The scoundrel.
Okay, I'll throw you over here.
more distractions.
It's comfy over there.
So I would tack now.
Arms,
And this will be spreading.
spreading.
Path you can have middle.
Okay. A lot better.
This is my trial, guys.
Yeah, that is how Mitt works in this game right now. 80% shield healer Mitt.
Every time you die.
If I can't do what told, rep me.
I mean, you can just play white mage.
Oh, thanks.
Not with that attitude.
You can just take the tank buster on the face.
Check your chin.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those element links.
Strip my fucking shields, you bitch.
Going to 2 after. Partners in.
This is where we died last time, watch right?
Yep.
Should have the feint here, and then tactician in the moment you can.
I was gonna save it.
Okay, yeah.
I already used it since you told me.
I know. That was a lot more comfier than I imagined.
All magic barrier the explosions here, Cuff.
Yeah.
Supports
can
are
do-
exploding first.
There's room. Trust.
Oh,
Okay, that just
He almost lived.
variance.
I need to get in the soil.
I feel like this soil could be better placed. Oh, I'm going into the wall.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Yep.
Melee 1, melee 2, range 1, range 2 from north clockwise for both rolls.
But for how long?
I got Sylvie.
Oh, I'm not gonna debuff.
Fine.
That's fine, that's fine. We can see the damage a little bit.
Yeah. So
I'll
DPS
over
would
here.
be long. I would Whatever.
Oh, is it me? Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Holy fuck!
That's a lot of
okay.
damage.
We're not.
What?
Uh,
What? No?
It's calf.
Oh!
It was
Oh,
Cath.
was it?
No, I
Was
don't
it
think it was
me?
Kath. No, it wasn't Kath. No, all the
No.
dials are fucked up. It's technically me, but
Well,
it-
no, you just go
no,
clockwise.
I-
to the
yeah,
next
I sure
door,
did.
and that was Gaff.
no,
I was alright. It's embarrassing, but I was far enough around the circle. I kind of just assumed I wasn't next, but that's my fucking bad.
Was it Kath?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
Gaff.
I think clockwise, I was. Yeah.
So we're not using eyes to find our tether spot, right? We're using them.
No, it's M1, M2, R1, R2
Okay.
from north clockwise for both rolls, and then just
Yeah.
break clockwise.
I'll just save tact for the fuse mechanic.
We need to
yeah.
figure out how to survive fuse down.
Yeah.
I mean, fuse down, I could just mute myself. I mean, I think if soil was positioned properly, it's a
Well,
little better.
Me and Sylvie both got one shot too. It wasn't just you.
I mean, you guys were not in soil because.
Can we
No,
have?
I wasn't soil.
Can we have a galvanize? I think we need to have a consultation, because with that explosion, we only had missionary, barrier, and soil.
700 overkill.
And it was 700. So just having the consultation probably resolves that. But I think if we need to, we can probably just put tactician there as well, just to be safe, along with the missionary and the soil.
Yeah, I'm looking because I thought I consultationed it, but I guess it got.
We did have a shield, but
Are you talking about fuse down or fuse shield?
Fuse down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my clip real quick to see.
Yeah, there. Some people had a galvanize. The healers.
Oh, I did it mid and. Okay.
Don't need
So when he casts Final Fuse down. No, that doesn't do any damage.
no, I'm pretty sure both healers had a shield for the hit.
I had a shield and I
Yeah,
died.
Autumn didn't have a galvanize.
Yeah,
no,
mine
I
fell off
barely
before I
lived.
got hit.
Ellis probably didn't have a healer shield and died, and I did and lived.
No,
So-
Alice had a shield.
So I was assuming the cast of Final Fuse down would do a little damage, but it doesn't. So I can get that consultation out when everyone's chilling midway before this goes off.
It's okay. I can spot met the people that are relevant. Do not worry.
No. But everyone will have consultation. That's the thing I need to look at.
The one issue that I guess like to be mindful of is like you have 4 casters, right? And that's physical damage, I believe. And because of that, casters having the lower HP with the higher magic defense, so the physical damage will be more vulnerable, and half the party
Yeah,
And
is
also-
going to be vulnerable. So, I mean, you could try to like give like oblations, protraction, exaltations to like each caster, but it may just be easier just to cast the consultation, have the soil, and we have the tactician that we know that we can hold, and that will also just make that a non-issue at that point.
Yeah, I was also trying to hold the soil, and I did it as I was running to my spot, and my macro puts it under the boss, who was then in the corner. So the soil like wasn't helping a lot of people, which I can just do it a little bit before that, so that everyone can get it for sure. So we'll have soil on people, plus consultation will be on everybody. I don't know if we can wrangle out like one more, but that would be enough.
I'm gonna
we
just
had-
try and TBN and ablation the casters.
You can
Yeah,
do that
that'll
if you
also
want
do it.
as well.
Can you grab Kath as primary personally? Because I feel like the way I do it is I tend to hit the DPS first. I usually hit like Sylvie, then Autumn, then me, then Kath in that prio, which is not the right prio, but it's fine. That's how my brain works.
Yeah, that'll be good. Like now that I know I don't have to wait with that stuff and the soil, I can just put down a little more quickly. So it's up.
Wait, this is actually this Kath's trial. Holy shit.
Are we good?
Yep.
No, and you all have to single admit people. You know, it's covered.
Yeah, but for Witch Max, half the time
Yes,
we'll
but-
miss
yes,
on
but-
Zeph.
True.
Most of my like single target hit is going on you because you're
I-
tank. Why not? Well, I mean, I just put my shield on you, eventually I run out of shield turn.
If we get the fuse field with tank LB, like where in mechanic are we using it?
I feel like we just use it at the start. but
Don't
maybe
we have
there's
like
a middle.
leftover mid from the last mechanic or no?
No,
Probably not.
You have
no.
neutral.
There's from the last mechanic. There's about 45 seconds of time, so you wouldn't have any mitt going into that,
So just use
or nothing like already applied is what I mean.
North clockwise, melee 1, melee 2. Range 1, range 2.
Ethers?
Spreading.
Tethers.
Oh, the fuses.
The floor tethers.
Should have done Phoenix instead. Buddy, I'm talking
we-
about P3.
Are we going back to Melisine?
I was
That's
actually
my
you do
favorite.
Phoenix, but you let him get the buff from the towers. No, the tower, the healer towers.
And you have a little bit of downtime here. Also, I was wrong in what I said earlier. I think the explosion from the bomb is actually magic damage.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I double checked.
I was also looking at that, and then I was like, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty certain that's magic.
Yeah, it's one of like 4 sources of magic damage in the fight.
Competence disqualified.
No, the rest of the tier is magic damage. What do you mean?
My word.
Honeybee is
just
mostly
assaulted the referee. The scoundrel. No more distractions.
Partner is in.
You guys are fine.
I don't feel very.
Partners.
I wasn't worried at all.
Don't worry at the Swift the fucking Helios. Don't worry about it.
The problem with Summoner is that I would shield every mechanic and I would run out.
Oh, what a tragedy that would be.
Nah.
Should give Red Mage 2 magic barriers. That'll fix the problem.
Okay, Chan.
By my rules. Ho ho! Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those element links.
Going to 4 after. Orient. In spread.
I think
Getting.
we were missing something. It's fine. Just recover.
Won't be up.
That's fine, this isn't actually stack damage.
They're back on their feet.
We're good.
What grit? You should know that I have a short fuse.
Okay. So remember,
Let's
we're
go
going to
first.
have we have the soil. We're going to have concentration, barrier, dark missionary.
Oh, hello.
Isn't this?
It's fine.
I wasn't in swamp.
Knockback, arms, spread, and partners.
Be on my body cut if you can.
Oh.
Oh! Never mind. We just had to damage. It's all good.
Yeah,
We have a
just
heal.
had a damage
Oh,
there.
fuck.
No, we don't.
Was I not supposed to be
Overkill.
there? Al?
This is going to be a blast. The infernal fuse field. How will the challenger
I'm gonna go like
respond?
300 health.
Me? Shit. Yeah, 25.
Oh my!
Yeah, you're gonna get 3
Challenger
pops
went
out of
down
it.
hard.
Okay, how much do we get overkilled by? And I
well,
can
some of these were by a lot because you got doubled. A
yeah.
couple of you got doubled. On the others, it wasn't by a huge amount. Astro got
Sylvie-
overkilled by 274.
Sylvie 10k, Iza 1k, Autumn 12.
Were they single stacks though?
No.
No, Alice and I were stacked.
Only Kath was single stacked, and he got overkilled by 100k.
Is there yeah, cause I could Expedient is up there too. Soil is like on a slight cooldown still.
I think I could put CU on there.
I don't want to Expedient there.
I think I put CU. I think I should do. There's no CU. Yeah, CU is not up.
Can I ask why you would be hesitant to put Expedient there?
Because I really want that for the 5 hits of Fuse Field we need to mitt, because it'll last 20 seconds versus like that 1 hit there.
You might do
It's
have
like-
neutral. You might do have neutral and CU for that.
Yeah, it's just a very comfy one for like
if
all the
we
hits.
can Expedient hit the explosions and the dive afterward? If it does, we can pull other mitt off of the explosions and put that on Fuse Field.
Let me look.
What difference? Oh,
Well, if we have an
I
extra
can't-
20%, we can move like Magic Barrier.
Expedient is.
I mean,
20%?
Expedient like with my timings, Expedient comes up only for that hit. Like it's not up for
Okay.
dive. Like I have to.
Well, we have barrier covering the explosion, so the fuse down.
Fuse down was. How big is barriers? Well,
We did have a lot more there because we had the Fealoom, we had Tactician, we had the Dark Missionary, and we had the barrier. And then on top of that, we had the Consultation, the Soil, and then I think like the casters were getting something on top of that.
Yeah, and Fealoom I just added because it like came up right as the mech hit. But I could hold Fealoom for that Wombo combo too, and then that would give a little bit bigger shield.
Well, so what we could do, you could hold Fealoom for the Dive Boom. You could also hold Fealoom for Fuse Field, and then bring Expedient sooner if you're afraid of not having something. Because by the time that we reach Fuse Field, we could have Fealoom. We're going to have not Tactician, the Wrench. We're gonna have Dismantle.
Okay,
We should
I'll
we should
just-
have
yeah.
an Addle.
Yeah, Faye's also
Finals up.
really fucking strong there. Faye's probably stronger there than Expedient in some ways. So yeah, I'll Expedient on cooldown. Expedient should be up for maybe 1 pop at the start, but I think we're tank LBing our first 3 pops. Is that the way? Do we want to
was
heal our
fun.
first 5 and then tank LB, or do we want to?
Actually, let me look at this because you have Expedient here. And Expedient's 20, right?
Yeah, it's 20.
It's
It
20
generally
seconds.
like covers that second hit and then like the slammy thingy after it.
So the last Expedient you have covering through the previous brutal impact through the final hit. The final hit prepares at 251, which means that we could cast the Expedient at 231. Now, I mean, like trying to pinpoint that exact point in time, it doesn't have to be nearly that precise, but you could use Expedient basically just before the Quadra Boom dive or the dive boom after the 2-minute burst, and then you would have it up in time for this next dive boom at 441.
Okay, so I'll just like shift it back like for the dive. Okay.
Yeah, and that'll still cover the brutal impact. So like I guess just like the simple way to memorize it, and I can call it like on the next pull, is just right before the Quadra-Boom dive, just cast Expedient right there.
Okay.
And that'll time out perfectly, I believe.
I think what Steph is saying in chat actually makes sense with it. Like if we could use it, tank LB like Instead of having to do 5 hits in a row, so you could do like 2, then tank LB 3, then take 3 in a row, and then you would there would be more spread out.
Okay, so the tank LB hits also kind of give us time to heal up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'd probably want to do like 3-3-2, because I think mitts used at the start can last for 3 hits, and then they'll like fall off. So we tank LB and then do the next 3, and then hopes and prayers for the last 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that could,
I mean,
that could work.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was thinking we have all of our mitts up, and then we can like get all the hell healing out of the way, and then the last 3 are free, so like I can breathe a sigh of relief. Cause if we do that, then it like splits. It also is splitting things in half, right?
Is that good?
Not necessarily. Ellis, are you here? You just said 1 sec. I think well, with Seraphism and like some other buttons, it would depend how fast we like top up. I might be overestimating how fast we can with our like cooldowns up and whatnot, but I'll like have Seraphism up, for example. So like the question is, I'd almost prefer getting it out of the way and then just sighing a breath of relief. But let's try the plan. Let's try the plan with it in the middle first.
One other thing that will probably make Fuse Field not as problematic, you will also have deploy back up in time. So you will have a deploy. We're going to have neutral. We have a number of mitts, again, like the dismantle. We'll have an addle. We should have a reprisal as well. We'll have quite a bit to handle that.
Yeah.
I think having the deploy will also make that very, very... Like, it'll make it a lot easier than it may appear at first glance.
Yeah. Just to pull the trigger so we can pull the boss. Let's do the plan since you guys already worked it out. And we'll see how that feels. And then we can, like, go from there.
Clear the plan is 3-3-2?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so mid on the first 3 hits, tank LV on the second 3 hits, hopes and prayers on the last 2 hits.
I might remove macro off of
Brutal impact. Yeah, I've noticed
we
that.
died there or we died there? Oh no, it was on there last time. It just didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I was also kind of thinking that. Like, it felt very comfy.
Yep.
You probably pulled the macro, so we would also then have the macro for
actually
Fuse
think
Field.
it fully depends on when neutral sec comes up. When neutral sec comes up, really, I don't get the...
When we do the Fuse Field... this is pairs, by the way.
Yep.
I'll kind of talk after this, so people can concentrate a little bit.
Partners again.
Partners.
Seraphism here, because why not?
When we do the Fuse Field, after we resolve the first set of 4, give a like a second or 2 before the next person pops, so like the number 5 pop, to give Cap the time to get the deploy out. Because I wouldn't want an explosion to soak up a portion of the Adlo shield before it gets spread.
Isn't 4 and 5 going to be during tank LB though?
Yeah, I feel like the Adlo show should be after.
Don't we want to pause after 6?
Okay, then after 6 then. After 6. That makes sense. Yeah, so then after 6, have a slight pause, give Cap time to get the deploy out, and then the deploy should make 7 and 8, like, not problematic.
I don't know about that one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think the play will cover a single hit.
What does the mid actually
help,
look like? How bad is a single hit of Fuse Field?
I think it's 100k.
Let me look.
Yeah.
Compounds detected. Combatants disqualified.
I think it's 100k past our mitigation.
It is unmitigated. Well, this one hit for 80k. This one's showing. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong explosion. These are looking at 82 unmitigated.
That's doable.
That's doable, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, then.
this isn't.
Why am I?
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This is the way FF Logs displays this info is really poor.
I'm certain that shit does way more. But it's just 100.
It's 124 unmitigated. It's because
Yeah.
when you have shields, it displays the U differently. I hate that it does that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
124k unmitigated.
That sounds about right.
Should I just soil that first hit? I've been holding it.
So
Instead of
what?
holding it in.
What happened?
We died. There's no veil there. We can
You
just go
pull.
again.
You just pull.
Okay. Sorry, I was also trying to like look at the.
Yeah, I'm right.
No, you're good. Keep focusing on these field stuff.
I'll blow you to smithereens. The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring.
I believe Adel should come back up for like the first few hits. So is that where you want mine?
Yeah, yours will be on the first 3, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to probably macro the first 1 to 2
Even I
hits
felt
with
that
neutral,
one off,
and then
but the challenger's
we'll figure
still
out the
standing.
back half when we get there. I'll see you the back half. Save it for the last 2 for now.
This is last.
Partner.
first hit. Okay, yeah, it does last. We just don't have it this part.
Something else that we can do with the deploy as well, just to beef it up a little bit. We can hold the Illume for the later hits. We can also use a tank rampart and put the Avo on a tank.
Do you know what card cycle I'm on? I know what card cycle I'm on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is probably. I could probably take Calf. Actually, no, I don't think so. Not even close.
LB noises.
Make you happy?
I liked that one tank buster that we got the
Surely
elbow
he
noise.
doesn't punch again.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Busy
We should be
opening.
getting lots of LB from this.
We are getting it over
Yeah,
here.
you want to gear off on pull and a deploy?
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yeah, you want to
can-
plan some LB gen for us with this gear
LB
elevation?
gen.
Oh my goodness,
Sorry.
dude, it's hard
Oh
enough
my
in pull
God.
this, man.
Just assaulted the referee.
Yeah, generate the LB3 by the first blazing. Yeah, we can do that.
Why do speeds not just do this? We're getting an LB3 by like 5 minutes.
So true.
Yeah, I'm gonna start soiling this hit too.
We did it. We're alive, guys. I'd like to thank
Arms
our
and
friends
spread.
family. Can't you get mid?
So fucking hard to get all that shit out.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Oh my! The challenger went down.
I totally agree. Alright, I'll get. Okay.
I'm up.
No, I was refusing to get the res, and I was trying to coordinate reses with Kath. I don't know who's the RNFP.
Let's see what happened.
He probably just didn't get propagate. We need to line up with Autumn and fucking.
Yeah, I need to be standing on top of
We
the
need to be
healers.
closer to me.
Oh, we had stuff fall off on that hit.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those adamant links.
Going to 3. Partners out.
Battle's not going to be over here, but I'll have this.
Okay, it'll just put it on this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm standing on Kath, not Ellis. Fuck.
I also wish I was playing White Mage. You have no idea.
You should know that I have
Why
a
are my
short
heals so low?
fuse.
Supports are first.
It's fine. There's room.
I'm just going to kill myself.
Oh,
Oh,
I just fell over, no addle. Yeah, partners after. Ellis, you don't have a partner.
Tank LB3.
Last.
I'm alive! Wait, what?
Okay,
Healers are gonna have no
What grit?
Oh, yeah, your idol should be up for this, I think.
yeah, it is.
I won't get a debuff. Watch your debuff, it might be different.
We're missing a long, you're a long patchy.
Pachi needs healing.
That should be the last long, just like 7 amount.
Just, yeah.
Go,
we're
go,
good.
go.
not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, wait. We're not ready there? We look like we're good.
Okay. Well, deploy was like. Deploy had like 2 seconds left before I could use it.
Weren't we gonna?
We were gonna
Wait,
deploy it later.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't have tank LB.
Yeah.
So I just tried to put it on front.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
No,
matter. We have
yeah,
to-
yeah.
we weren't supposed to have deploy or tank LB on the
Yeah,
first.
we used for
though.
the first. We had no target limit on the bus. There was no.
We were about to have an addle.
Okay, well.
As soon as someone
Actually,
said go,
okay.
I pressed addle. I don't know if it was up in time.
Yeah, let me.
No, it wasn't.
that.
It didn't go off.
There was no.
It actually, it ghosted. It went on cooldown and not on the boss. Fuck yeah.
I'm sure we overkilled by 9k. That's not even that bad.
But yeah, to be clear, the plan is to mitt the first 3 hits, tank LB 4 through 6, deploy for 7, and pray we don't die for 8.
Yeah, internally I just shifted it to the front because if I was going to use it anywhere and we're going straight through, I wasn't going to like wait to deploy without the tank LB. But that might have been the wrong call. That's my bad.
Which means we should macro somewhere in the first 3 after
Yes,
the
I'll
first or the second. So whichever one of the first 2
Someone get a
you
debuff.
feel is better.
You're a long.
And we have neutral as well for the first 3. Yes.
Yes. 1 to 2 has on Sun and neutral. Macro will probably be on 1 to 3 somewhere. 8 will have CU.
8 will have
and
CU.
then
Okay.
2, as in 4 through 6, will probably have lingering effects of macro and Star Sun. But with tank, it'll be 3.
Yeah, with Tank LB 3, it's 80% reduced of 124, which that's gonna not really be too problematic.
Is it? That's 25k.
Yeah.
That's a third of
Oh. You know what's awesome?
Uh-huh.
Your consultation fell off like half
Yeah.
a second before it hit you.
Yeah. I noticed. I'm not actually sure that was the difference between me living and dying. It was close.
You did have soil though, right? Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that
I was
off
in
your stuff.
soil. Yeah,
well,
it-
so like it is 24k, right? But on the other hand, like that's very easily healable. So that really won't be so bad. Especially if we're topped. And then you could take 24k and then you could literally just pop like the moment the Vaughn falls off, you could actually just pop again. And we're not going to die from the second hit under a tank LB, assuming that we're top before number 4 goes. So at that point, you could take 4 and 5 and then just heal for 6. It really won't be an issue.
Every time I have to spot heal an extra caster, I die a little bit on the inside.
Sylvie died because you stood on a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the timing, I can't shield until a little bit after the cast. So just everyone hang in the middle like a little bit.
Yeah,
Like a
no, the
second or two.
problem there is that we had a shield left over from your last sucker on Brutal Impact.
Everyone get the fucking macro out to click off.
We
your
actually have to click off.
Oh.
It's fine. We can just click it off.
Yeah, I
now
didn't notice that. Okay.
Yeah, I just went and looked in the VOD.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. I wasn't looking at everyone's timers. I just assumed. Yeah, I was like, man, this mech's 30 seconds long. No, it's definitely fucking not.
No, it's not.
It's definitely not.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that makes
probably
sense.
live if I have that shield. It's close.
Yeah,
I
you
took
did.
80K.
I'm
What's the best melee for mid? Is it Samurai?
It's actually the Reaper, isn't it?
For myth, like
the other
personal or
Personal.
party?
Personal.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Samurai.
Probably Samurai.
I'll blow you
That
to
didn't- wait, I
That
think
was
it is.
removed like 5
Yeah.
minutes ago, no?
The brute bomber has muffled
Well,
his
there's a heal when you proc Third Eye now. It's just not an active anymore.
Oh, yeah, that.
It used to be an active heal, and now it's a passive heal.
Bro, that was like 7 years ago. Jesus Christ.
You guys are showing
Even
your
I
age.
felt that one.
Guys
Oh,
are showing
but the
your
challenger's still standing.
Damn.
This guy's that's younger than me.
Partners.
He's a resident baby.
Also, I believe this is for the brutal impact near like just before 4 minutes, and that's Sylvie's idol, I believe. If you time that a little more specifically, you can actually cover the lariat damage and still cover the full.
On that pull, their 2-minute idol was late, so they didn't have it up for Lariat.
Okay.
That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Someone say what?
Yes, we did say covers off. Paladin, whoa.
Oh god. Nothing happened.
Alright,
Oh,
good talk.
response.
Yeah, we could live a tower explosion, right?
Yeah, for sure.
If it's an explosion,
If it's an explosion and not giving prior notice, maybe.
Don't mind me.
well, the explosion itself actually doesn't do a lot of damage. It's
It
the
bleeds.
dot. It's the
Yeah.
dot.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh.
two separate interactions, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. What I meant is survive the explosion and
Yeah. Yeah, the actual explosion itself wouldn't really be an issue, but the dot would be.
My word, he just assaulted the referee. The scoundrel. No more distractions.
oh god.
Paladin used to have one of those.
Back in my day. Oh,
Oh,
oh, he's just dead.
no idol here.
Let me be on his corpse.
I'll be there,
Was it quad? Okay.
I replaced your add-on.
But for how long?
Okay. Where is
Use
this feint supposed to be?
the next
Here, I
brutal.
assume.
No.
Not this one? Oh, well.
Oh, I guess we're done.
I mean, brutal, you can just heal more forehead.
I physically
I believe in
cannot.
you, Alice.
I physically cannot.
Don't worry, I believe.
As opposed to magically, you cannot.
I do actually.
Yeah, but the pots are
Maybe
gonna be back
on
up
them?
until 4:30. So
I'm not plotting. My pot's up.
I just keep popping down the pot and call it. If I need to res it,
Check your chin.
I'm not GCD. Fuck that shit. Oh man.
I'm bit button.
Oh, chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those adamant links.
Going to 4.
Can you just not hum?
Sorry.
he wasn't humming.
I was bopping.
Partners out.
This is where my fang would be.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh? Understood.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
I mean, we're not missing any of my met here.
They're back on their feet. Hot grit.
Oh. That's
Oh.
what you meant.
Autumn, get me up.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Well, don't res
I was
me.
holding my
Alice
razor
is gonna
man.
heal her. I'll be.
Are you healing over you guys?
Yes.
Wait.
Such potent
That's not how it
magics,
works.
but will they be enough to turn the tide?
DPS are exploding first. Are you gonna share the spot, Patrick?
I'm at the back.
Oh,
Okay. I don't.
I don't.
I got there.
Oh!
Doesn't matter.
wait, why can't I forgot to look at bombs.
Goodbye.
Party 1 is always on red. Party 2 is always on
Are they
red
done?
or purple.
Is it
Party
over
2 is
already?
always on blue.
Were we missing anything we're supposed to have on the thing where?
I don't know.
Which thing?
Yeah, there's a
You,
couple things that.
you fell over dead again, but that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, we were missing a feint there because
Oh, yeah,
Isa
feint
fainted
there.
where I
Yeah,
battled when I
that's
died.
Where
Yeah.
did you do that originally?
That's
so
a good question.
the
Blazing
first
Lariat.
or the second blazing lariat. So the first time that Autumn died, we did not have Veil there, whereas we normally did.
Okay.
We did technically have Soil there in place of it, but he still takes more damage because he just has less shielding.
It's okay. We leave, we come back. Autumn gets off this godforsaken shit job called. Actually, no, shouldn't. Isn't Red Mage better than Picto?
Yeah. We're
In terms of what?
In terms of.
I mean, Picto Shield is OP.
yeah.
for-
Let's
actually,
everybody. Yeah. Elevation. How much more time do you have? Because I didn't actually like give you a time.
I have a bit of time. I'm good.
Okay. Because that'd be cool to go like another hour. This feels productive to me. But we'll take a 5-minute break here to bio, and then we'll come back. So X33. BRB.
Right now, are we not thinking about at all about the final 2 hits of Fuse Field, or do we have like anything for this? If anyone's here.
Wait, repeat that?
For the final 2 hits of Fuse Field, do we
Mhm.
do we have anything right now, or just like see what happens?
Well, right now we're gonna have deploy, so that's like definitively going to be there. We should have. One sec. We should have the other Addle by that point. We should, so we can have the second Addle, the second Reprisal there. Deploy, have a Soil, and then I believe the Astro mentioned Collective as well.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I think some people were saying like I wasn't really sure what we were doing there. Okay.
Yeah, like we at least had somewhat of an idea on it. Also, we were missing a few things on this last Blazing Lariat compared to before.
I'm back. What are those things?
So going back to like the pool previous, a couple of things that we missed. So on the first Blazing Lariat that Autumn died to, so the 223, we were missing the Veil as one. We also had, which I don't think the Illum actually matters for that because that is physical damage. So yeah, we were missing the Veil on the 223 Blazing Lariat, on the 347 Blazing Lariat. On the pull prior, we actually had the Feint that was timed to coincide with that hit. We also had Tempera, and Autumn was getting a Celestial Intersection. And those things were all missing on this last pull there.
Yeah, so we know the Feint was because Autumn died, so then Isa adjusted. But then we wanted to put Addle there, but we didn't get it in time. So yeah, we were missing like 10% there then. On top of like a spot bit for Autumn that was missing. I mean, that would definitely do it. Plus, okay.
Well, so like, I mean, even just having the Tempera there, like, he lives.
Yeah. Okay.
So like the Tempera itself would just fix that. But we did also have, like, we managed to have the Feint covering that damage, and he did have the intersection as well, which the intersection probably isn't needed, but we would at least want the Tempera there.
Yeah, I don't know if he's back yet. You're back on? Yeah, no, I think he's using the break. Is that like a group Tempera, or was it like his personal shield mode?
Intersection probably isn't group. Because it was on I'm looking at Autumn, and Autumn's Red Mage, so he can only receive.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah, it's the fucking. It's not a Red Mage buff. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm back. What are we talking about?
Yeah, so we were missing the Feint, which was like moved because you died, which was good. But then like the Addle like missed it slightly, so we were missing 10% there, and then we were also missing the group Tempera from like the previous.
Not the Addle, the Feint.
Yeah, the Feint. Yeah, we were missing the Feint, but yeah, and then we were missing Tempera, so those two things would like made the difference.
Just having the Tempera on that one, he would have lived.
Yeah, just one of the two. So missing two things, we lost them.
Yeah, the Feint is just a bonus, really. If you can get it there, it just kind of gives a little more leeway, because like if something is missed, then
that Feint will always be there. If we get the Veil on the previous one, we'll be good. Veil's just like such a huge mid. If it's missed, someone will like.
Or do I get to practice Summoner? Or are we sticking with Red Mage?
I don't think you should try.
I think you would want to stay, largely because there are a couple instances where we have your barrier going. Summoner doesn't bring group mit. Your personal
the barrier is
mit
pretty important.
Yeah.
At exactly 2 spots. 1 actually, because it's not going to be up for Fuse Field if it's on Fuse Down.
Yeah, because like if we need to spot mit you, like we have Oblation, we have Exaltation, we have Intersection, like we have things from supports that we can give to casters.
Yeah.
Like if that's needed as like a personal. I think just the group mit will be very important, especially when it's, there are very few things in this fight that are magic damage. And so if we can utilize the magic mit where it actually gets value, and then that allows us to use other things elsewhere where the physical damage becomes more problematic.
Oh fuck, I am party lead. Sorry.
Bring us in, coach.
So where is it specifically you want the Tempera?
That Blazing Lariat at 347. The pull prior to this last one, you had the Tempera there, the Grasa for the party, but on this last pull you did not. And so Autumn got overkilled very, very slightly.
Yeah, and I imagine the Feint will be there too. Between those two things, yeah, we should have a comfy buffer. Okay. The split we were doing like purple, red, and blue, yellow, right?
Group 1 purple, red, group 2 blue, yellow.
Okay, yeah.
Was there any other particular place besides Fuse Down you needed personals on people? Because I feel like
if you have extra personals, just slap them on me every Lariat.
Okay.
I am the person most likely to fall over.
Yeah. That would be.
Why is Autumn
Keep an eye on that.
like needs to spell
I'm
Yeah.
like,
you or me?
Because I can't. Healers can't miss their own heal.
Well, that's clearly never met me.
Yeah, I think it's more like the physical damage for the casters will probably be where, like, using the spot mitts would be probably more common, or where we would need them more. With Fuse down, because it's magic damage, the casters will actually fare a bit better with that. As long as we just have the designated mitt being used.
Just FYI, at our gear level, casters only have 1% extra magic mitigation. And melees only have 1% extra physical.
So yeah, because we have so little actual defense on our gear right now.
Yeah, like I'm looking at it right now. I have 1% extra physical mitigation. I have 5% physical, 4%
How much magic defense do you have, Yuza?
The number? 845.
Okay. Yeah, I have like 1,000, so we're probably taking more damage than you still.
I have a flow gun that tells me the percent, and it's 4%.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I forgot
we're
to heal.
okay.
That's fine.
Magic barrier diff.
That
Oh
is-
yeah, yeah.
Red mage thunks.
That is why we have the soil. We are okay.
Don't mind me. Throat a bit.
I believe in the soul. I was looking at our HP. I know we're fine. I would have healed if we needed it.
The soil is just so good because of both the reduction, but like the mid, or not the mid, the regen. I mean. Having that little bit of regen value there is very, very good.
Away, tin
A
can.
silent region is better.
Okay, but then you have to
And
put
yeah.
range, and then, and
Yeah.
then we're just missing everything else from Astro. That's better.
No more distractions.
I wonder if this would even be possible with white mage.
I don't want to think about it. Warrior wouldn't make this very bad in my opinion.
Arms.
Make sure you do this. Do this.
Arms partner.
Yeah. Yeah, Shake would actually make this
Yeah.
easier, I feel. I think Shake would just be like really insane because you could just cover like Blazing Lariats with Shake, and those just become a non-issue, and then you have it for Fuse Field wherever you want it. Yeah.
Now we're playing by my rules. Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links.
Going to 4. Orient. In spread.
Die!
Yeah, it'll too early, so it fell off. Should be fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
Click on shield.
Party 1. Oh, yep.
A short fuse.
That party 1 is red and purple. Support's exploding first.
There's room here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so glad I spawned it in
Oh
this
my
one.
god.
Nope.
Proxy into partners.
I'll be up.
You know,
There. Okay.
I don't think we're. Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
just do focus on doing this.
Orient to north.
Tree hits, then LB.
Okay, so our initial plan going in, right, we're utilizing neutral, Adel Reprisal. We're gonna add in macro,
The infernal fuse field. How will the challenger respond?
Is your idol up? Mine's up in 7.
No. It'll be yours. Just press it when you can.
Yeah. So
Next is going to be Spit. Next is going to be Calf.
I'll be.
All right, tank LB. And now 4,
You're good.
They're bracing for the storm with an ironclad defense.
5, and 6.
Go.
Oh,
If that was faster, that would have worked.
yeah, I need to go faster.
We were just slow.
I'm trying.
Go,
and then this
Patchy.
would be the deploy.
I mean, we didn't have time.
Yeah.
The challenger went down hard.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like literally. But that's with like an early idol too that missed some of the tumults, and it couldn't get like the first hit.
It really doesn't feel that bad either.
I missaw which buff was the tank LB buff, and I went late. I bet.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
First time actually doing the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yep.
Sylvie, do you just like get blown up by a bomb?
Yeah, no, I literally just keep like.
Okay,
getting
no,
distracted.
I just wanted to-
because I legitimately don't really know the melee spot.
No, that's
Okay.
I do want to look at because the Astro like nearly died.
Oh, idol.
Yes.
So I do still want to look at it.
I think Soil might have been late.
I also didn't have.
So they had like.
Challenger's still standing.
I think with Soil there, he's a lot more comfy. I think Soil was missing on the first step.
Yeah, there was no soil there.
Did Barrier actually catch the first set of explosions?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else was there. So yeah, just with like the soil would, I think, alleviate that issue.
Pairs.
Partner, yeah.
Also, did you use macro at all during that fuse field? It seemed like
I did not use macro at the first start. I used them in
Okay.
the third one, but it would have been up probably until after the LB, so I was probably just gonna use the top after the deploy. But
Okay.
try to have macro up at the start.
okay. Yeah, because I guess really like you can just kind of like pick and choose like whichever one you feel just would get the most value out of just getting like a top up immediately.
The most value for me would probably be like honestly just after the.
There's no soil here, by the way.
The most value for me would probably be
my
after
fault.
the third hit to pop it, because then that just gets everyone topped up, so they can just speed run the.
Don't mind me. Frog's a bit.
We should be able to just do the LB hits on cooldown anyway, I think.
Yeah, like the moment the LB buff is applied to everyone, you can just immediately start going 4, 5, 6 just the moment the volume drops off.
It would be.
My word, he just assaulted the referee. The scoundrel. No more distractions.
What was your pop order, by the way?
Tank.
Fucking deploy fell off. Damn, dude.
Oh.
Is there ever a world where
I
you
did it
change
like slightly
healer-
too
Is
early.
there ever a world you change the healer tank? That way your tank can instantly like just. Oh no, their animation lock.
Okay, so you do range, or melee, ranged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like T1, T2, H1, H2.
Yep.
Okay, and then.
And then
Or-
it'll be Iza, Sylvie, Patchy, me.
Jesus.
I believe that's correct. Don't correct me if I'm
Okay.
wrong.
Okay, hold on.
So
So Iza's M1 and then Patchy's R1?
yeah.
Yeah.
Then who's for the supports?
Spit is T1 and Kath is H1.
So the third or the last tank.
About when we actually have the MIT to survive, because I'm kind of just eyeballing it.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
Yeah, I was just looking at where Zeph was, and I'm like, I'll be 2.
The brute bomber has
Because it's always weird when it's north.
I guess it could hurt.
Yeah, I mean, well,
We had a moment when we were like, yo, don't call it out. Where it like caused a wipe during Prague, I remember.
well, it was because I was calling it out specifically in a way that was like blank is next, but I didn't say the is next.
No,
So
I
they
was
just went. Yeah.
I think it was a lot of a me problem.
I mean, it's good to sort out communication like that.
Oh,
It
I
can always
repped
be
it
better.
correctly.
What are we missing rep on?
This. The
We'll
specs here.
be fine here.
It lasts, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, and then it's gonna
Oh,
miss
yeah?
the brutal impact.
It's okay, Alice can heal more with his mind.
No, it would actually allow me to heal more. No, it would actually let me heal more? My bad.
Stop moving, I'm trying to stand on top of you.
You're fine. This one won't heal you. It's the next one.
It's a good habit to get into for self-preservation. Yeah, it's looking a little rough.
Surely. Oh, that was a chonky one. You're gonna die.
No, the Chibian.
I might have been a little late on the TVM. I love trying to time TVN for 2 or 3 auto moments.
Compounds detected. Combatants disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can! My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel! No more distractions!
Partner. Arms into spread.
I think my Idol's gonna be down for the next layer, but I'll have Tempera.
Yeah, your idol normally didn't catch you, at least in the past. So as long as the Tempera is there.
That's comfy as fuck.
That's not the one I'm scared of.
I'm scared of all of them.
This next one.
It'll be for like the first hit of Fuse Field at least.
Yeah.
Now we're playing by my rules! Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links!
Going to 1 after. Orient. Spread and out.
The choke is.
Alright, guys.
You on my spot for this, Sylvie?
Sure.
Okay. I'm ranged.
That's bad.
Okay.
Click off
Yeah.
shields.
I think it's usually my normal spot.
We want to click off shield? It's gonna be a weakness.
You should know that
It
You have
won't
to click them
last.
off. It's not gonna last.
they're back on their feet!
Support's exploding first.
Make sure we have the consultation in the soil.
Yeah.
Proxy. Supposed to do this here. Partner.
Bot heals, Sylvan.
Oh, it didn't catch him.
With an ironclad defense!
That's all the reserves.
There's a lot of fucking damage on that one.
Yeah.
We want the
What,
idol where it was there, right? On the both hits of it, because there's nothing after.
On both hits of...
So, like the initial dive hit and the partner, instead of doing the timing to catch the mechanic after, because there's no raid wide after.
Everyone
yeah.
except for Sylvie just died from full. That dive boom hit
I mean, it was
Yeah, we had
Galvanize, Sarah,
Battle Rep, and Cat's Shield.
I took 70k, so
No, and Expedient. And Sarah?
Is it just weakness shields?
It's probably just weakness. Yeah, I took 78. I took 78k. I don't know.
No, everyone except for Sylvie was full. Everyone except for Sylvie was full.
I still took 70k, so
Wait,
would have died from full.
No boss mid on that one?
What did we have on? No, we had Adalrep.
I remember on the poll I saw Adalrep, but in the log there's not in the death recap. There's not.
Yeah, Death Recap is just dumb. I'm looking at the last poll where we survived that without Tank LB.
We had... So in the past, we also had Tactician on that dive boom. We do not have Tactician on...
Did we? I mean, I'm using it on the fuse.
Tactician fell off.
Yeah, the Tactician fell off.
I can try to use it later, I guess.
Because on the previous polls, you were using Tactician to cover the Quadra-Boom dive and the dive boom, whereas on this last poll, you tried to catch the second explosion from the fuse down, and then it fell off for the dive boom.
I can
I'll just use it for the dive.
Just use it for the dive boom.
People on the fuse down.
Yeah, if you just move that to the dive boom and I don't have weakness on shields, I think that covers it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Do it again. Man, it's like going into this fight with half of your HP and 0% of your defense makes it harder.
Only the boss HP was balanced to this. I know.
They gotta put defense on weapons. Game's too tough.
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring.
It's honestly shocking to me that it's even this possible.
Honestly, me too.
Like, we actually have half the HP of this.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
True. Easy mode. I have no idea. Octo, by the way, spreading.
How are we ever even gonna survive 8 fucking off? I guess at that point I don't need to keep neutral or macro. No, we will. No, we will.
They don't exist if we don't get there. You know, that was meant to be like a positive comment, but I think it came out not that.
No, I took it as I got fucking hyped, dude.
Okay.
Like, you challenged me to get there?
We also, we were also missing a soil on that dive boom, which I assume is just because Cat had died.
I think it's just not up from where I timed it in the previous thing. I might have to use that one earlier.
On the pull before, you pressed soil late, and that's probably why it was still up for dive boom. It was only up for the second half of fuse down, partners in. Arms into partners.
Our lives depend on whether my fairy wants to do its skills or not.
That's a scary place to be. I am standing on top of Ellis. He's moving! Okay.
You're fine. That was. Oh, you know what? On the next one, I'm gonna stand on the B marker. Can we have all the castles on the B marker?
Sure.
The next one is actually a concern.
Yeah, if I want to catch both sets, it probably won't be up for the dive boom wombo.
It's 15 plus 3 for the fall off, right?
Yeah.
It'll be
try
tight.
Yeah, I'll try to time it.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links.
Going to 4 after. Orient.
No, it's just dead.
No.
Nope. Red in.
I'm on the B marker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we almost missed wings. Oh no, he's actually gonna die for that.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
do that.
we all died for that.
Healer, I'll be. Healer, I'll be.
Quick.
Oh
Okay.
fuck!
Click off your shields if you have them. No one does. Never mind.
You should know that I have
Okay, we're fine.
Alright, well, we'll just fucking YOLO it then.
DPS are first.
Sure, we have
can both be
consultation,
heroes though.
barrier, dark missionary.
Yeah, we should be good.
I don't have a mid on you, Cass.
That's fine.
Barrier hopefully doesn't fall off. Yeah, we're good. Oh, Zeph's up.
Knock
Arms.
back it and then spread after.
Spits up. Goodbye, world.
Yo.
Yeah. I never summoned my fucking fairy, bro.
Why did we do
Ow.
that? Was that for the epic memes or?
Well, it's actually better to control heal propagation if we can. I don't think that's the reason we died.
Was something? Because I was just spamming shields. Was something else missing there?
On the dive boom or the
No,
On just on the slams.
On the backs.
let me look.
La epic
We can
memes.
just pull again, and he can tell us that while we're going.
I mean, I can always put macro back on there. We were fine without macro for like the first time. I'm just putting macro back on there. I have faith in myself.
Well, yeah, I mean it's probably fine. We're missing things there, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, then should I? Yeah.
Well, what are they? You know,
We're missing. We normally had passage.
Don't look at me. I dodged passage.
Everyone but Ellis had
Oh,
passage.
okay.
Just don't look at me. I lived because I spot healed myself to compensate.
Oh man.
Oh, maybe.
The reprisal fell off.
Does that not snapshot the side of the cast?
I thought it
No, it doesn't snapshot. It has to carry through.
Oh.
Or no, I'm sorry. Was it the reprisal? It was the feint was on for one less hit. The addle normally falls off around that time, so that's probably fine. And then we would have galvanize, so it looks like just shields. But we had shields on the first couple of hits.
Spread.
Well, I can tell you what my rotation's like, and you can tell me if I can.
HPS check. Yeah, is it Helios into Helios into another Helios?
No, yeah, that one is Helios to Helios into Helios. Oh, there's Helios and Junction. You know, if I was playing White Mage, you guys would all live. Every last one. It would be. I'd heal twice as much.
Yeah, you like when you do the feint and the addle, you will need to time it like very close to the end of that Lariat cast bar.
So I've been lied to. That shit doesn't actually snapshot.
No.
Apparently not.
Lied to.
How does that make you feel?
All time. I don't care. I don't have any target in it.
Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Banned compounds detected.
my word! He just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
This is how these fights should be.
No more distractions!
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Arms into partners.
I agree.
I was still too busy laughing at Patchy's question.
Question.
Was that, were we doing that for a reason or was it for the epic memes?
I was wondering.
I'll just be slightly off.
I mean, you can just stand wherever and I go stand on you.
It will not matter.
Oh, King Deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links.
I'll never have this issue.
One. Orient.
Remember the end of this cast bar.
Spread out.
Battle. Well, battle's still gonna be a bit early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy fuck!
Getting in.
My, the challenger went down hard.
Oh.
You should know that I have a
We don't have
Fine, none of you
shield.
have shields.
Yeah.
still in it, but for how long?
Support's exploding first.
I'm bigger in my spot, so.
Proxy into spread.
Do we have a Sorrel here?
Yeah, we'll be
No, we don't.
Orient yourself. We're okay.
I even did it earlier that time. We still don't have it there.
This is going to be a blast!
Oh, we take our time, nice and slow.
The infernal fuse field! How will the challenger respond?
Are we good for first?
Not
Tell
yet.
me when.
Go.
Go.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, yeah, it's probably done. Zephyr.
Yeah.
Oh, DBS, I'm sorry.
They're back on their feet!
Nah, I mean, Ellis dying there is GG.
Drop
Yeah.
over.
Holy
The-
fuck. Alright.
Even with an addle that early, though, it would have. If we slightly delayed the first fuse, addle could have been there and Alice would have lived.
What was it, our-
300.
How much should we live by on that first like hit there?
Like nothing. I think that's actually just Cath weakness, diff. I think we were fine. But we also could we also could be waiting for that addle. I think we have time for that.
We also had no reprisal on the first hit. We had no reprisal.
Yeah, okay. Here's what we'll do.
Okay.
So here's what we'll do. We'll just go on Sylvie's addle cooldown. So Sylvie,
Okay.
just like keep us apprised of your addle as soon as it's about to be up. Just say like, "Mit now." Zeph can press his rep. You'll press your addle as soon as those debuffs are up. We start popping.
Well, that reprisal should be up. Because, like,
It's up, but he needs to time it.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't
timing
want
it with the
to.
addle.
And then we wait for 7 seconds before we start popping.
you know.
So we can just time everything on addle because we're waiting for the addle.
Where did Kath die?
I'm trying to remember too, because my shit.
At the.
I
He died
to
to brutal
slams.
impact before. Yeah.
He died to 4600 overkill.
Oh my god, that's so hard.
It's just ripple heal. I just like spam suckers the whole time, but then I like weave I hard weave like a spell between each one. And I guess my like it looked like we got a little lower than normal, and my Indom I don't think procced on me before everyone else somehow. I don't know.
That's okay.
I'm the one using it.
My macro was a tiny bit slow. I was waiting for JCD. I'll macro. But the issue is like macro's so.
I mean,
I
I guess we just use it there since I've died twice now.
I guess that's the thing. Like, could you just add in an Indom?
Yeah, I didn't have Fey Blessing there between my first heal. Normally my thing is spam Consultation, and I weave Fey Blessing hard in the first one, and I weave Indom hard in the second one. It seems like if I don't have exactly that, I just fall over dead. So I just need to make sure my raw heals are up there too.
The reason you died to heal propagation is because you were getting heals too early, by the way. So you got an extra heal before a hit when you were already full, and then everyone else got the heal after the hit.
Yeah, I think if I just hold Fey Blessing there though, I'll be okay. Because that's every time I've done that, I haven't died. Okay. I'll at least make it safer. If we also have macro there, I'll never die.
The macro was there.
Oh, the macro was there, right? Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm lying. I will die with macro there on occasion.
The macro doesn't actually mean more mid.
Don't worry, next expansion macro will have mid on it.
Yeah, I'll get fucking Star Slime.
No, they'll just put Temperance on macro.
It's okay, Plenary will give it. Plenary will just become the next neutral set.
No, they'll delete Plenary too.
There's an average job reward expansion.
Yeah, it's always next expansion.
So they say. They got a formula.
Partners.
He's just chilling.
Yeah, the formula is that Summoner gets one new button every expansion.
Also, comparing to like the furthest pull that we did through Fuse Field, we originally had Seraph on the first 2 mana explosions, and we did not have that this time, which might have been because of the recovery, because we ended up using Seraph during the dive.
Yeah, I had to eat because I died going into it, I had no Aether Flow, so to get a soil down, I had to eat my fairy.
Okay.
And I just didn't have fairy skills. But I had bigger suckers.
Don't mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Yeah. Yeah, because normally I'm gonna save all that shit there, but it's kind of a no-win situation. Choose between like Seraphism and some fairy skills and lose sucker.
Simply have nothing go wrong.
No more distractions.
Partner in. Arms into spread.
I thought you were staying with him.
Yeah. If I see my health dropping way lower, it's way easier for me to just move myself.
Pulling out the stuff.
Better than nothing for sure.
Now we're playing by my rules. Ho ho! Chain deathmatch. There's no escaping those element links.
3. Orient yourself. Spread
Relate is
in.
this cast farm. So like now
Die!
should be a bit better.
Yeah, we'll be fine
Good
this
luck,
time.
Cal.
We'll be fine.
Look off shields.
Yeah.
Did you use macro?
Yes, I use macro.
Okay. Because that was just like so much more comfy anyway.
I don't think. I mean, it would have been fine if Cat didn't get herald.
DPS first.
I don't have a mid for Cat here.
Oh. Okay.
Proxy into spread.
I believe.
No soil here.
Oh
Getting-
my! The challenger went down hard.
Why did I fucking put you mid? You should have time to walk out, I think.
We'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
This is going to be a
Feels gonna be weak though.
Make sure Kath is
The
top.
infernal fuse field. How will the challenger respond?
Idol's up in 10.
Oh,
There's no way. Just
That's too far.
Yeah.
That's too far.
It's up now.
Up your next.
Zephyr.
One more
Wait.
and then tank LB.
Kath.
Yep, go.
Take LB. Alice.
They're bracing for the storm.
Okay,
with
now
an
Isa.
ironclad defense.
Waiting for Devon. Go.
Now.
Well, I'm in
deploy.
Seraphism. I'm in Seraphism. I can't
Be
deploy.
very slow on this one.
Hi, Rip.
Hachi.
Fuck.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
they're done. Is it over already?
Did 93,000 damage to me. 'Cause
We did.
We ran out of med.
Yeah.
I
That's
honestly,
probably the play,
honestly think the play is just 5-3.
Question. Cap.
Yeah.
Can you click off Seraphism?
No. I'm pretty sure you can't.
Try it.
If I eat my fairy. it
Honestly,
goes away.
find out.
Yeah, just find out right now.
Yeah.
I'll blow you to
Oh, you have to be in combat.
Oh, you can.
Oh,
Yo, that's
okay.
fucking broken. That's fucking broken.
Well,
I had no idea.
SMH my head. Job knowledge. on
But
this.
I still would prefer
Okay.
just to do 5-3 because all of our mitts up and we can keep topping the party
That is
there.
very fair. Yeah, that is very fair.
Okay. Do we want to just switch to 5 mitts and then
Or are we,
3
like,
with tank LB?
Are we like staggering our mid at all, or just ripping out at the same time? And
I mean, if we
We'll have
just
to stagger a bit.
I mean, if you just have Adol come on. I mean,
We're not gonna
Adol's
have
already
a-
being cycled.
I don't
Adol's
have Rep
already
2
being
up
cycled.
until.
I have bed dismantle there also. It's 10 seconds.
Oh, if Tank LB's first 3, I have Rep.
Yeah, we could take LB first 3.
Oh, we're gonna tank LB first to let the Adel come up? Question mark?
I mean,
Okay, that makes
there's
sense.
an argument to be made if we're doing 5-3, you could just start popping when there's like 10 seconds left on Adol. Naturally come up the second pop.
Yeah, so 15-second mitt isn't going to last for 5 breaks regardless, so we do still need to stagger to some degree. It'll
Yeah.
last for 4 at most.
We can just do 5-3 still, and we'll just throw the Adel as soon as it's up. That staggers one automatically. Okay.
Well, we keep saying 5-3, but 5-3 means I don't have Rep 2. When I'm 3-5 would.
Yeah, we 3-5 or
So we're hard commit to 3-5. Okay, that's fine.
We're gonna need something more on that dive boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So let me. Okay. So let me look there, cause we get really low, and topping the party and trying to throw like 3 of my mitts on is like overclocking my brain. So let me see.
Is it?
Really have nothing on that one.
Could you just do a?
Do we actually need soil on Fuse Down to survive?
I've been spot midding all forecasters on.
Fuse Down's not the problem. It's after it.
No, but if we don't need soil on Fuse Down, then you can just put it exclusively.
Oh, yeah. I'm checking where it came up here. Because it's not up. It actually
really
lasted. Yeah, it lasted to the. I'm looking at the wrong spot in the fight.
You used it for Fuse Down, and it's not up at all for dive.
Yeah, okay. I found a spot.
I think if we just put a single target mitt on all forecasters, we can do Fuse Down without soil and then just have it on dive and be fine.
Yeah, it's not up for this if I use it there. It comes up as this move goes off, so we just don't have it.
Use.
Why did I die there though?
You got overkilled by 600. Yeah, that you just got high rolled.
Dear Lord. Okay.
I thought you and Sylvie might have overlapped, but Sylvie didn't die, so.
Yeah, no. I was looking at it. No. I don't take a second hit, so yeah.
Also, this is gonna be last pull. Look at chat.
Yeah. Yeah, the hard part is like topping the party when we like run up there. Running in after Fuse Down, topping the party, getting the mid out.
Can you have Sunsign used there?
Where?
The dive boom prior to Fuse Field.
You will just not have neutral for Fuse Field then.
You won't have neutral for Fuse Field.
Because Sunsign comes off of after neutral.
Okay,
I might have a TB in there.
I can Seraph that. It won't be up for final Fuse Field, but
that's fine. If you could just Seraph there then.
Yeah, I'll Seraph there. That'll do it.
Do I need to do anything different?
I don't think so. I think it's just me.
Alright.
And I'm not soiling that mech right before it.
Oh boy. Do the tanks have that?
You should probably just keep the soil there because I think the idea, if I'm not mistaken, maybe they were asking if like you could shift the soil later, but if we're just gonna use Seraph there, I think just keeping the soil in place.
Question: do we have tank mid on Fuse down?
Do we have it?
I've been putting. Wait, what do you mean, like a personal?
Yeah, like can the tanks mid the caster?
I've been mid and Cath.
And Zep is using his gauge for not dying.
Nice, let's see.
Is there any preference for like where in Fuse Down you want to dismantle? It's only 10 seconds.
In Fuse Down? You mean
Fuse Field, yeah, sorry.
Well, if we're gonna start with if we're starting with LB, then you're going to dismantle.
Are we starting with LB? I thought we were starting with mid.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So we'd probably stagger it where we would obviously start with
use it after 3 hits.
Adel Reprisal, and then probably follow that up then with Feint Dismantle.
So like
you can use it after like the second hit and it'll easily
you're talking 7-8, you're talking like 7-8 hits, right? Because LB is on the
or second hit non-LB.
Okay.
After the 5th hit, just put the
basically I would say with my neutral probably falls off on the 7th and 8th hits, so that's probably going to be the hardest hitting ones. Yeah, I'm just saying people need to
Probably put Veil on 8.
We can also put the ploy somewhere between 7 and 8 as well.
Out of the way, Tin Can!
Sure.
My word, he just assaulted the referee!
You just die on the 5th hit because.
No, we'll have
No more distraction!
Here is the one question that I have.
partners then.
If we're all being on the first 3 hits, is it possible that a tanky style B and get a thing?
That's a good point.
Have tank 2
Arms into
Yeah,
partner.
but tank 2. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll have. Can we go fast enough? Guess they'll have to go fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, but 2 seconds. I got you.
Who's tank 2, Zeph?
Yeah.
yeah.
On the north.
I mean, we either could just do tank 2 or we could just have healers go first. Either or.
Yeah.
No, so are you always spamming your regen heal?
Yes. It's higher potency
use-
under neutral.
You're fucking joking, right?
What do you mean? It literally comes equipped with a fucking shield.
The normal healers doesn't get augmented?
No,
No,
you
it
think my
doesn't.
job works like that?
No, it doesn't. It's really stupid.
Then I'd actually have
Oh,
more
team
healing.
deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links!
Going to 1 after.
You know, all white mages heal gets augmented by Temperance?
Yeah. And also by Plenary.
Orient yourself. Spread and out.
Barry, please. It waited so long.
Holy fuck!
Alright, we're chilling.
Unironically, Barry did.
Do we need to click off shields? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
You should know that I have a short
Go fuck yourself up.
Make sure you do this.
DPS first. I'm gonna go to the correct spot this time, Isa.
Okay.
I don't think that was the correct spot, but that's okay.
It was the open spot. Proxy into spread.
So we're going to have Seraph here.
Oh, fuck.
and they're done! Is it
What
over
happened?
already?
Can't
I
Kills
just
overlap.
overlapped Ellis because he was under my fucking hotbars and I didn't see him. Fuck me.
This is
going.
going to be a blast!
We'll be fine.
The infernal
did.
fuse field!
That's
How
fine,
will the
just use
challenger
those.
respond?
So Zephyr LD.
Let's do the last long.
They're bracing for the storm with an
Next.
iron fist
Zephyr.
defense.
3.
3.
At.
We're so dead.
Oh.
We're so dead.
Ah,
We're turbo dead.
Yeah, you had to go ASAP.
I know, dude. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing coming out of death into that. It's my bad. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is the ultimate healer trial. Shit.
Yeah, my bad. GG's,
No.
I mean,
You're
We're done there.
right. If we ever kick Ellis, this is like the fight we would use